What's up, guys? This is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. And guys, I want to chime in on this Mandalorian rumor that's going on around here that Pedro Pascal has quit, while filming season 2 of the show. And I have a quote here from a so-called insider that says, while filming season 2, Pedro Pascal really wanted to have some scenes with his helmet off. The Mandalorian creative team wouldn't budge on this, so Pedro Pascal, from what I've heard from two sources now, was frustrated about this and was also pretty darn uncomfortable in the Mando suit on set, so he became difficult. Okay, well, I thought that the majority of the time he wasn't in the Mando suit. I thought it was like a double, and primarily what he is doing is voiceovers. But according to this so-called insider, they're saying that he was uncomfortable in the suit, so he became difficult, and they won't let him act without his helmet. And, in my opinion, guys, I say, great. I say this is a good thing. I voted for Pedro, years ago, and I am firmly in his corner, and I believe that he is a powerful, talented actor, and he doesn't need this. I mean, when you're doing the majority of your acting, like under a bucket, it's like, how are you able to emote? How are you able to humanize your character? Where are you finding the inspiration? I can understand if you're like Darth Vader and it's like you're under the helmet all the time. You're supposed to be inhuman. You're supposed to be cold, unfeeling, a monster of sorts. So it's kind of logical, that Darth Vader would be that way. It wasn't until they needed to humanize him at the very end of the original trilogy that they had him take the mask off, so you felt for him a little bit more. But it's like, listen, I can totally understand where he's coming from because honestly, there's nothing about the Mandalorian, that kind of makes him the actual star of the show. Like, he's a Mandalorian, he's there, it's called The Mandalorian, it's true, but you do realize that every character who comes into this show can easily, like, outshine him because you can see them, you can relate to them, there's only one of them. The Mandalorian, all of them are wearing the mask, so they all kind of look alike. You know what I mean? There's not much to distinguish, him from the other Mandalorians. So for example, when you have Cara Dune come in, you're going to be seeing Gina Carano. You're going to be seeing Carl Weathers. All of these people, when it comes time for them to re-up and for them to get like raises, as the show gets more popular, they'll be able to do that because they're identified with their characters like specifically. I can already see what's in Pedro Pascal's future. He's going to try to get his raise. The show's doing great and everything. And Kathleen Kennedy's just going to just turn around and be like, you must not know about me. You must not know about me. I can have another you in a minute. Matter of fact, he'll be here in a minute, baby. You know what I mean? To the left, to the left. And that'll be it. That'll be the end of his negotiations because they can easily replace him. And we all have seen Pedro Pascal. He was in Game of Thrones. We all know how much of an intense actor he can be. So, not having him able to remove the helmet is really not doing much for him. It's not doing much for the character. And here they are. Now you have all of these guest stars being lined up who can easily overshadow him. You know what I mean? You got Boba Fett coming in. You got Ahsoka coming in. There's rumors about Luke coming in. I heard they're going to put in Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke's going to come in. What is it? Din dinny din dinny din dingerin. You know what I mean? Tap dancing and all that. So it's not looking good for Pedro Pascal. And in my opinion, I feel that he doesn't need this. He's a talented actor. This is really a thankless role that he's in. He's being outshined by Baby Yoda. You know what I mean? It's like it was really supposed to be about, in the beginning, I thought it was going to be about this seedy underworld of the bounty hunters. You know what I mean? I didn't know that they were going to use this to kind of connect into the greater lore and the Jedi and all that stuff. I'm not complaining about that. I'm just saying I can see where Pedro is coming from. That's all I'm saying. So Pedro, if I was you, I would just be like, see ya. I'm out. Head for the chopper. That's it. Let him get like some unknown, who can do voiceovers and stuff like that. It's just a glorified cartoon for him. He's not really doing anything with his acting talent. And I don't think he was known as a voice actor, so yeah, I don't know. You want to spend your whole career doing this, an insanely popular show where you don't get to showcase your acting talents. Yeah, I don't blame him at all. Pedro, run, my man. Get out. That's how I feel about it. So I support the move that he's making. If this is true, I totally understand it. But what do you guys think? Do you think that if it's true, do you think that it's wise, or do you think that it's a good thing what he's doing? Do you understand what he's doing? Do you think he should just be happy and take the check? I don't know. Get in the comment section. Let me know. And as always, you can like, share, and subscribe. And you can catch me on Twitter. I will leave the link to that in the description box below. And yeah, that's it for me. I will see you on the next one. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on.